Today on New to Nunchaku, in this second episode, we'll be looking at the swings used. There are four main swings used with the Nunchaku, and they're going to be demonstrated slowly in order. The first swing is a single-handed grip on the Nunchaku, and it is a swing straight down the central line. Imagine that you're striking from the head to the toe of your opponent. And it follows by the side of your leg and back up over the shoulder to rest. Our free hand is going to come across the front of your body and catch the loose end of the Nunchaku on the return. This is to keep control of the weapon and stop the loose end from flailing around anywhere else. When you're swinging a Nunchaku, you don't want the Nunchaku end to be loose because this could come anywhere and may hit you in the face. So make sure you have enough swing to strike your opponent downwards. The second strike here is going to be an overhead swing. Again, safety, make sure there's enough space around you to utilise the full weapon's potential. When we swing, we want to make sure we catch on the hip, and again the Nunchaku is not too loose because if you swing it, it could hit you around the head. When we're swinging high, we want to make sure we do catch the Nunchaku on the hip and not let it bounce around the back because that can cause injury. You want to make sure that when you swing on the head, you push the weapon behind first and lower down towards the opposite hip to the hand you're holding the Nunchaku with. Our next strike down is going to be a diagonal strike, and this is cutting across the body or back up. Again, you don't want to whip the weapon round with no control. So two things we can do here is we can catch the weapon on the return behind the back. Don't just put your hand there because it'll bounce out, you won't grab it. You'll make sure that you time and grip as the Nunchaku moves. Again, as you can see, the Nunchaku, the end of the chain is bouncing on the hip, which allows the weapon to bounce back into your grip. As you can see here, that's as far as we need to go with the weapon, so it bounces back up to your starting position. Our last strike is going to be a strike across the body sideways. Again, this could be used sideways towards the head, body or legs. Again, when you're whipping, you want to use the hip action first and then let the arm follow. But we don't want to be loose with the Nunchaku, it needs to bounce off the hip so you can keep control of the weapon. Otherwise, if you swing, as you can see here, the back of the Nunchaku is hitting my ribs or back, and this can be quite painful. Now we're just going to put those four swings together so you can see how they will start to build up a combination.